Hello, everybody. It is B with the B code. I'm back at you again with another live slash video. So, first of all, as usual, thank you to all of my subscribers and those wonderful people who watch my videos. Please do not hesitate to hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe. So, anyway, I don't plan on being on here long. I just wanted to come on here and just bring a few things to light about this Black Manosphere and Miss Pearl. And the only reason why I'm coming back on here and I am once again speaking regarding the Black Manosphere, Miss Pearl, is because I have been out in these YouTube streets this evening. And of course, I saw some videos. Um, I'll just mention one of the YouTubers I watched. I enjoy his introduction, and he does his videos pretty cool, pretty swell. O'Shea Duke. So I've been watching his videos and today, and saw him addressing the Miss Pearly thing situation, and then I also saw um Anton Daniels on with Six the Goddess and Danica Dope Discussions, right? So this is what I really wanted to say because the Black Manosphere thought that they were going to be building a cohesive relationship with Miss Pearly Things and the women of the Black Manosphere. But of course, this did not happen, right? So, what the Black Manosphere thought versus reality, right? Now, Cynthia G, a lot of the YouTubers on the opposite side of the fence, like myself, I'm not totally anti black man. I'm totally anti black man behavior, which is the way they are behaving, right? So, I mean, here's the thing. All of us put out videos speaking about the black man's behavior, right? We've been trying to tell you, young ladies, you older ladies, you upcoming ladies, you ladies looking for a husband, you ladies that are just male centered, putting men before your kids and things of that nature. We try to tell you that number one, these black men do not respect black women. Okay? It doesn't matter what you do for them. It doesn't matter how many times a day you do it for them. It doesn't matter how many days out the week you do it for them. It doesn't matter if you do it for them all year around. They are using you to get to a false reality or to a false dream that's out there that frankly they're never going to reach, right? So, I mean, we have told you over and over and over and over again. We continue to tell you over and over and over and over again. Some of you ladies get the message, but I guess the black women in the manosphere felt as if they were exempt or felt as if what we were saying didn't apply to them because, oh, we're down for the game and oh, they'll never stab us in the back. They'll never diss us. They'll never. And come to find out, all that caping that was going on, all that caping that these women of the Black Manosphere was doing, they ended up getting what? What Cynthia G's famous words? The same black man, right? And this is not me kicking them while they're down. This is just, I mean, I told you so is warranted. And I told you so is warranted because these men don't see you as something to be valued, even if you're on their team, right? They just want you to rally for them, rally for their cause because it looks good. If you have women that are on your side, I mean, you must be at least right about some things, right? You must be at least be right about this conversation you're having because there are black women in the manosphere who agree with us, who agree that black women are not doing their job, and black women are too masculine, and black women are this, and black women are that. So it's like, you know, if black women are agreeing with them, then they must be telling the truth. They must be right. But at the end of the day, the preference wins, right? We experience it in our personal lives, we experience it in our business lives, we experience it all over the globe wherever we go, right? So, Black women, we have come to a point where we're comfortable in our skin, right? It's not that we've accepted things the way they are. It's just that, that saying, let me look it up because a lot of the times we're only saying half of the saying or a tad bit of the saying, but we never say it in its entirety. So let me see. Yeah. So what is this right here? Let's see. I don't want the song. I want the. Oh, what happened? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let's see if this one is it because let me see. This internet is just shoddy today. Like, what is really going on? Ah, ay, ay, ay. Okay, so it says it's the serenity prayer. And so I'm not saying that Black women are complacent or we've stopped fighting or, we accept the fact that we're losers because we're not losers. This is what I'm saying. The serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking, as he did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever and ever. Right? So a lot of the times we just say this one part: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. We stop it right there. But if you go further and read it, and I think I'm wondering like if this is even longer. I think I've read a longer version. But when you continue on, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking, as he did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever and ever in the next. Amen. Right? So what is that saying? When I say that black women, we're at a place to where we've pretty much accepted the way things are. We're not going to fight to make a change that we don't have control over changing, which means that we aren't going to spend our waking days and nights whining, griping, and moaning about what's not fair, right? So we got too much business to take care of. And the prayer says taking it one day at a time, right? So these black men in the manosphere, they're not taking it one day at a time. They're trying to they're trying to push a narrative for the future, and we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Number one, because black people have not prepared for the future. And what's the saying goes? They live for today. I'm living for today. Today, they what do they say? Today is not promised. They use that today is not promised. So therefore, the future that they are trying to create by bombarding and bashing women today, it's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen because every time these black men think they're getting a leg up, they fuck up, right? They fuck up. So while they had all these black women believing in them, rallying for them, um, submitting to their wills and every whim, and rubbing their head and telling them it's gonna be okay. At least we agree with you. Don't worry. We're gonna get these bitches in line. We're gonna get these for the street women, back in the house cooking and cleaning for you while you go out and cheat and do whatever you want to do. This is basically what these black women of the Black Manosphere was saying. They just didn't know it. So here's the thing. I haven't forgot Crimson Cure. Now, Crimson Cure, she's being the good little submissive widow, right? She hasn't said anything about Miss Pearly things because she knows her place. She's in her place. She's going to stay in her place. She ain't going to never get out of place, which means she's not going to challenge the Black Manosphere, right? She gonna keep pushing her narrative. She gonna keep doing what she doing. She already knows not to buck up to no black man. She already know that if she opens her mouth and speaks against the Black Manosphere, then the jig say is up say with her, like the jig say is up say with the rest of these women in the Black Manosphere that have voiced their opinions about the choice that the Black Manosphere has made. So Crimson Cure is saying, if I'm gonna be down with my man or my man, I'm gonna be all the way down. But what she's also saying is that these niggas can do what they want to do. They can run over me, step on me, use me as a doormat, say what they want, do what they want, bring in a house who they want, and she ain't gonna say nothing. She just gonna go right on up in there in the kitchen and start frying some chicken and fish, right? But these other women of the Black Manosphere, like Miss Six the Goddess and Miss Danica Dope Discussions, the jig say is up say, you're not submissive women, right? You might be fit and feminine, but you damn sure ain't submissive because there goes the mouth. there goes the mouth, right? I can do what I want. I can say what I want. I ain't got to check in with you. I ain't got to do this and I ain't got to do that. And then here goes the other one. She got jokes for days and crying because her channel was getting flagged. And here's the thing. I didn't know y'all content wasn't put not made for kids. All my content is put not made for kids, which means you have to be 18 and over to see my stuff. So what you're telling me is that this narrative that you're pushing it to young girls. You're pushing it to people, kids. Y'all better get y'all kids. Y'all better make sure y'all daughters ain't watching that BS that these women is spewing out their mouths, trying to make your daughters grow up submissive to dust, as Cynthia would say, dust and lint, right? Black men that can't even make decisions, emotionally unintelligent, because what smart black man or what smart black male group would think that bringing a white woman in the house on the scene is a competent move, right? When And then here's the thing. No, they think it is right. You know why? Because these women of no color are their preferences. And these black women that are rallying for them, you're just a means to an end. And so, what's the difference between an athlete, an actor, a R&B singer, or a rapper that has a spouse of non-color? What's the difference between them and the Black Manosphere bringing a woman in of non-color? There is none, because all of these black men in these different aspects of life, or these different careers, they all feel that if they get with a white woman, other doors are going to open for them. Now they can get into the party, right? Now they can get into the fancy dinners. Now they can go to places that they wouldn't be able to go to without having a woman of non-color on their arms. There's no difference, honeys. We've been trying to tell y'all. We've been trying to tell y'all. So, um, like I said, black women, we've come to grips with the things that we can't change, and we're only changing the things that we can change. And we're not changing the things that we don't want to change, because at the end of the day, what we are actually striving for is peace of mind. And we have had too many experiences with these black men that lead to destruction and unrest. And we don't want that. No matter what they say, no matter how much money they have, no matter how they try to convince us using a black woman or a white woman, we're just not falling for the okie doke. We're not going to be hoodwinked and bamboozled, right? These black women of the manosphere, they've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. And now, all of a sudden, now we want to get on YouTube and we want to defend our people. Now um, it's not black women ain't shit, y'all ain't submissive, y'all doing this, y'all doing that, y'all for the streets, y'all for this and y'all for now it's my people. And so what's the difference between a black woman and y'all people? Nothing. Nothing. So why is it so important to try to ridicule and shame a black woman for living her life the way she wants to live? Oh, but then when it comes to us as a whole, now it's my people. Nah, keep that same motherfucking energy. Danica and Six to Goddess, keep that same energy, because we told you so. Now y'all looking stupid. You got egg all over your face, and pretty much nobody respects you. You probably should have did like Crimson Cure, and you probably should have just kept your mouth closed and kept doing your content and leave them men to do what they do. And now you got it all over YouTube how you ain't fucking with them no more, and you don't want to be friends with them no more, and you unfollowing them and you doing all this kind of shit. Well, well, what you think we as black women on the other side of the fence have done already? We've done that already because we've already seen the light. So now that you see the light, now you know what I'm saying. You don't want to be their friends no more. No, you should have kept that same energy because you're just like the black man. Keep that same energy. Now that you realize and recognize the truth, don't come over here. Stay on over there or find yourself another little cubby hole to go into. And my whole big thing about this YouTube stuff anyway is that all y'all are some fake ass motherfuckers because all of y'all are just on this YouTube to make money. I don't even think you believe your own narratives. You out here to make money and you're doing it by bashing a black woman. So don't come over here with that shit. Keep stay on over there. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep bashing black women because we ain't falling for your BS, right? Mm-mm. Black. What is it? What is it? What they say? Black. No take backs. Nah. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 You won't get no sympathy from over here because he tried to tell you, right? Crimson Cure is the only smart one. She already knew. I'm gonna keep that same energy because all the shit I done said about these black women, these bitches will eat me for dinner, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and them in between the meal snacks with an insure on the side. So I'm sorry, keep that same energy. My people, my people. Mm-mm. You can't have your people without having your independent black women because we were your people as well as all black people, right? And so here it is, you know, we as experienced black women, we know the truth, right? And we are actually speaking the truth. Um, Cynthia G, of course, she has a lot of subscribers and her people ask her to do her content, so they paying her for her content. That's fine, but at the end of the day, she's speaking the truth. She's not pushing a false narrative. So there's a difference, right? You broads, y'all pushing a false narrative. You don't believe what you're saying because if you did, it wouldn't matter what them niggas in the black manosphere did. Crimson Cure. I mean, I gotta give her 20% respect because I think she really believes what she's saying because she's staying focused. She ain't let nobody take her off her game, whether it be a woman of non-color or a woman of color. She's sticking. That's her story, and she's sticking to it, which means she believes in what she's saying. She must be 100 with hers, right? But you other ladies, y'all phony as some $3 bills. Y'all here to make money. You pushing shit you don't believe because as soon as things went left, there go all that mouth, right? What happened to the fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive? It just went down the drain because it was fake. You was on here to make money from the start. You weren't genuine. A lot of people saw through it, but at the end of the day, we can't tell people nothing. We gotta let them see it for themselves. The only thing that we can do is keep talking our talk, keep believing in what we believe in, and keep doing our thing. So anyway, all that damn content y'all putting out, that should be for 18 and over. It should not be geared towards young women. You let these mothers out here teach their daughters what they want to teach their daughters. You ain't got no authority to be talking to no other woman's daughter because you are not a part of that tribe. You're not part of that community and you really don't give a damn. So you need to wait till these girls turn 18 years old so they and start making their own decisions and they can formulate their own opinions. Until then, you should not be interfering with the teachings of any woman's daughter. So if I want to teach my daughters to be some independent women, that's my motherfucking prerogative. I feed them, I clothe them, I put a roof over their head, I do everything that they need, not you. That's like somebody coming in your house trying to tell your daughter to be independent. Don't come over here trying to tell my daughters to be fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive so they can be walked all over like a doormat. If you want your kids and daughters and all that, and people, the women in your family to be walked over like doormats, you teach that bullshit to them. Otherwise, hands off other people's kids, because it's not right. You see these men, they done stabbed you in the back, that because you ain't shit to them at the end of the day. Sorry to have to say it, but it is what it is. So anyway, y'all have yourselves a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.